What if the words you overlook today could be the reason you're single tomorrow? Well, sometimes it can. We're not just scratching the surface, we're diving into the deep end of dating dialogue. It's all about those phrases that, when they slip out during a conversation, might just be the signposts pointing to a dead-end street in your relationship journey. We're dissecting the words that could spell trouble, the kind that linger in the air long after they've been spoken. These are the red flags that don't always come waving in your face, but can still trip you up if you're not paying attention. Stick around as we unpack the subtle hints and the not-so-subtle alarms that your partner might be signaling for a time out. It's about to get real, and you'll want to be armed with this knowledge. 15. You're just like my ex. Now, listen up. If she's painting your canvas with the same brush she used for her ex, that's not just a red flag. It's a whole parade of them. You're not a reboot of her past relationships. You're an original, and if she can't see that, maybe it's time for her to get a better view, from the rearview mirror of you walking away. You deserve to be seen for who you are, not through the shadow of someone else she's still holding a torch for. 14. You're overthinking it. If your sixth sense is tingling and she's trying to turn it off like a pesky alarm, that's your sign to wake up. Your instincts are evolutionary gold, my friend. They're there to keep you safe, to guide you, to let you know when something's not quite right. If she's quick to dismiss your concerns instead of addressing them, that's not support. That's suppression. And that's not what you need in a co-pilot on this journey of life. 13. I hate your friends. This one's a classic. If she's trying to sever the bonds with your buddies, it's a tactic as old as time, isolation. Your friends are part of your world, and anyone worthy of being with you should be adding to your world, not subtracting from it. A partner should be your cheerleader, not the referee who's trying to call the shots on who gets to play in your game. 12. You should be grateful. Grateful? For a relationship that feels like it's running on fumes? No, sir. You deserve the full tank, the premium experience. You're not a charity case, you're a catch. And don't you forget it. If she's handing out scraps of affection and expecting you to grovel with gratitude, then it's time to show her that you know your worth. You deserve someone who's as excited to be with you as you are with them. 11. If you can't handle me at my worst. We've all heard this one, right? But let's get real. If every day is a storm, when are you supposed to enjoy the sunshine? A relationship isn't about enduring constant trials. It's about sharing the journey, the good and the bad. If her worst is all you ever see, then maybe it's not about handling it. It's about asking yourself if this is how you want your story to go. Because trust me, there's someone out there who will bring a lot more bests to your life. 10. Why can't you earn more? If she's weighing your worth on a scale of dollars and cents, that's not just shallow. It's an anchor dragging you down. Love isn't a transaction, and your value isn't defined by your bank balance. If she's more interested in your financial statement than your personal growth, it's a sign that her priorities are skewed. You want a partner who invests in you, not one who's looking to make a withdrawal from the bank of you. 9. You don't get me. Communication is the lifeline of any relationship. If she's shutting down dialogue and dismissing your attempts to understand, that's not a communication gap. It's a chasm. You're not a mind reader, and a relationship where you're constantly playing guessing games is one where you're set up to lose. A true partner will want to bridge that gap, not widen it with every conversation. 8. You're lucky to have me. Luck has nothing to do with a healthy relationship. If she's got you thinking you won the lottery just by being with her, she's playing a game where she's the prize, and you're just the contestant. A real relationship is a partnership of equals, not a prize to be won or a favor that's been granted. You deserve someone who feels lucky to have you too. 7. You're too sensitive. If she's making you feel like your emotions are a weakness, that's her problem, not yours. Your feelings are your strength, your compass in navigating the world and your relationships. If she's belittling your emotions, she's not just insensitive, she's invalidating a core part of who you are. And that's not what you need in a life partner. You need someone who respects your feelings, not someone who tramples over them. 6. I'm fine. but her actions scream otherwise? The silent treatment is a passive-aggressive performance that you shouldn't have to endure. If she's turning your relationship into a guessing game of, "What's wrong this time?" it's a toxic pattern. Communication should be clear, not a puzzle. You deserve someone who speaks their mind, not someone who leaves you deciphering silence. 5. You need to change. If she's handing you a to-do list for your personality, that's not love. That's a project. You're a partner, not a fixer-upper. Personal growth is one thing, but being asked to overhaul who you are to fit her mold is a recipe for disaster. A relationship should be about acceptance and growth, not about one person molding the other into their ideal. If she's not into you for you, then it's time to say adieu. 4. It's not you, it's me. Classic line, right? But if she's using it to sidestep real issues or as a prelude to a breakup, it's a cop-out. Relationships are about facing challenges together, not throwing in the towel with cliches. If she's not willing to work through things, then she's not willing to work for the relationship, and you need someone who's all in. 3. You're just like all men. Stereotypes are the enemy of individuality. If she's lumping you in with an entire gender, she's not seeing you for the unique person you are. It's disrespectful and dismissive. You deserve to be treated as an individual, with your own thoughts, feelings, and actions. If she can't do that, it's her loss. 2. I don't trust you. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. Without it, you're just two people waiting for things to crumble. If she's sowing seeds of distrust without cause, it's a sign of deeper issues at play. You need a relationship built on mutual trust, respect, and understanding. Without these, you're building on quicksand. And the number one sign it's time to leave. You're cheating, aren't you? Accusations without basis are a serious breach of trust. If she's throwing around claims of infidelity without evidence, it's a toxic trait that can only lead to a path of misery and constant justification. You need a relationship where you're given the benefit of the doubt, not one where you're always on trial. In today's video, we've navigated through the choppy waters of relationship red flags, uncovering those phrases that might be subtle hints of a bigger issue. We've learned that words have weight, and sometimes they can predict the health of our relationships. It's crucial to listen not just with our ears, but with our intuition, understanding that these phrases are often more than just words. They're signposts that require our attention. While we've covered some common ground today, it's important to remember that every individual and every relationship is unique. What's a red flag for one might not be for another. If you found value in our discussion, hit that like button, share with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Take these insights with you as you journey through your relationships, and as always, navigate with care and good luck out there.